Spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Yes, the Dream went on Twitter to address the damage that he's seen being done in the city of Atlanta. He said, remember this. He said, first he said, dear people, if you're not from Atlanta, don't come here and please go home. I own things in the city. A lot of blacks own things in the city, from Bankhead to Buckhead. Do not destroy property that negates the decades of work. My children will not be set back by you. And then when he got backlash from that, he responded saying, remember this, 1, it's hard to get a loan being black. 2, when a black business is burned down, it usually never returns. 3, they will still owe the loan. 4, credit to start again is rejected. 5, we have to wait a whole generation to restart. These are some facts. Are y'all that simple? All I talk about is black-ish. All I do is black-ish. Yo, I can't say don't burn down my home. Yeah, I'm sorry if you feel that's cool. I've been in the streets. I've been part of illegal arrest and unrest. Here's what you want. Hear what you want. So people were giving him a lot of backlash for talking about the protesters in the city.
Well, he didn't say don't protest. He just said don't burn down our own stuff, our own community. You know, like he said, there's a lot of black businesses out there that if they're burned down, they probably will never be able to get back up. So I understand what he was saying.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. And, you know, nobody is wrong when they tell you not to tear up your own community. But, you know, once that mayhem and rage starts, you can't control it. You just hope that, you know, they don't tear up their own stuff.
Right.
You know, when you see a police precinct blowing up, okay, you get it. When you see police cars blowing up, okay, you get it. But, you know, Don't go tear up the black-owned businesses.
Now, Twitter's also upset at LL Cool J, and they don't understand why he would question. He put out a tweet. Imagine how people raising biracial children feel right now. This is crazy. So people were not understanding why he decided to come to Twitter with that thought. And there was some backlash for that. The backlash was so strong that he actually went on Instagram Live to try to clarify what he meant. Here's what he said.
But what you're not going to do is get me to just act like a moron or act like an idiot just for you to like me. Kiss my ass. I ain't doing that either. I'm not going to tell lies on Twitter or act like I don't have questions about things just to please you. I don't care if you like me or not, because there are a lot of like-minded people who do and who get it. And that's who I care about.
You know, I don't like seeing LL not cool. Like, it
What do you
can't
mean?
just be LLJ. It's got to be LL Cool J at all times. On that video, he lost his cool. LL is an icon. You know what I'm saying? LL always seems to be in control in every situation. Even when you hear about people breaking in his house, he's in control, beating the person up, calling the police. It seems like he wasn't in control in that video. I don't like seeing LL without the cool.
Yeah, I'm not even still sure what he meant by that statement at that time. But all right, now Jamel Hill.
Yeah, he was talking about biracial. He was saying,
I get what he meant.
You're on both sides of the fence. I guess that's what he was saying. But LL is always the person that stood up for our community. LL is always the person that made sure he took care of kids in our community. So, you know, like Charlamagne said, LL wilding out. Like, you know, LL is too cool for that.
He didn't look right. He just basically was saying that, you know, how do you have that conversation in a mixed household? If you got, you know, if you're a white mom with black kids, that's got to be a difficult conversation. With a white husband, it's just got to be a difficult conversation. I don't know if that's the conversation you should be having now, but I get what he was saying.
You just got to be on the side of right. It's not about that. For white people, if you have an issue with what happened, then you're on the side of right. And so I don't think, you know, I don't know. It was just a weird statement to me, but I mean, I'm biracial, and I was confused.
But he was just saying, I couldn't imagine, you know, being in that situation, being a parent in that situation. People got to stop breaking down what people say so to the bone. Like he had an opinion on something and had a thought, and just because he had a thought doesn't mean he's not for the cause. He's not for the people. Like, people take these things too far.
certain thoughts got to be fleshed out, though.
It was just confusing to me. I just didn't understand it. I wasn't like, you're canceled, but I just really didn't understand it. It was just that's all I'm saying.
Certain thoughts got to be fleshed out. That's all. You can't just tweet things out randomly like that in the middle of the night. What do biracial kids feel? What?
It's out of nowhere with no context.
With no context.
All right.
Oh, LL.
Now, the
Dropping clues bomb for LL,
NFL
man.
released a statement. The NFL family is greatly saddened by the tragic events across our country. The protesters' reactions to these incidents reflect the pain, anger, and frustration that so many of us feel. Our deepest condolences go out to the family of Mr. George Floyd and to those who have lost loved ones, including the families of Miss Breonna Taylor in Louisville and Mr. Ahmaud Arbery, the cousin of Tracy Walker of the Detroit Lions. And they went on to talk about the systemic issues with our players, clubs, and partners, and continuing the important work to address those issues. The NFL sent this out. Now, Jemele Hill tweeted out, "You gotta be effing kidding me." And she's the NFL tweeting about what happened with George Floyd is the equivalent of when the CIA recognizes Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Loved him so much, y'all helped to kill him. Get out of here with the BS. And Ava DuVernay said the accuracy, the precision. And she said to the NFL, shame on you. This is beyond hollow and disingenuous. This is a lie. Your actions show who you are. You've done nothing but the exact opposite of what you describe here. Keep Mr. Floyd's name out of your mouth. Shame on you and the consultants of this travesty of an organization.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point of Colin Kaepernick taking a knee, right? You know, and I mean, by the way, America, Colin showed you the most peaceful, respectful way to protest, and y'all didn't like or respect that either. So now, since the things he was kneeling for continue to happen, the only language they understand is revolt, you know? So,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Faith Evans was arrested also for allegedly attacking Stevie J, according to new reports. The police were called to their home in L.A., and upon their arrival, they saw that Stevie J had marks and scratches on his face. They said the two of them got into a very ugly screaming match, and they don't know what it was about. She was arrested for domestic violence and was released on bond hours later. All right. In addition to that,
I got to hear both sides.
Kylie Jenner and Kris Jenner are allegedly freaking out, and that's because Forbes is saying that she lied about being a billionaire. They actually put out an article. It was called Inside Kylie Jenner's Web of Lies and Why She's No Longer a Billionaire. According to Forbes, they said, you'll remember, they said that she's not worth as much in May of 2020. So they're saying in January, she sold 51% of Kylie Cosmetics to the company Coty, which is a huge beauty company, for $600 million. That would have put a value on the brand at around $1.2 billion. Because Coty is publicly traded, though, those financial documents and records must be disclosed. And what they are saying is the deal was not that much. And revenues over a 12-month period before the deal was $177 million, which was far lower than the published estimates at the time. And in the piece, they're also saying that they feel like some of those documents that she gave them was forged. So Kylie Jenner has responded as she woke up and just acted like the whole thing was just lies. And she said, what am I even waking up to? I thought this was a reputable site. All I see are a number of inaccurate statements and unproven assumptions. I've never asked for any title or tried to lie my way there ever, period. Even creating tax returns that were likely forged. That's your proof. So you just thought they were forged. So maybe she's not a billionaire. I guess we'll see.
Let me tell you something.
Does it matter right now?
Rich people problems.
Yeah, does it matter right now, though?
I wasted my time reading that article this weekend, and it was so dumb. You know why? Why? Because at the end of the article, it says she's not worth over $1 billion. She's worth a little under 900 million. Who cares? Okay, 40 plus million people unemployed, largest unemployment rate since the Depression, people looting their asses off, and y'all want me to care that a person's not a billionaire, but they're worth a little under 900 million? That was worth a whole article? Man, stop, man.
That was
What's wrong with us, yo?
Stupid.
Come on, man.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.